I told you. There he is. It worked. Did you hear the Blazer open headers? Leave it alone. Let it be. But it looks flat. She's got small boobs. She needs a boob job. This is a 70, 71? 72. K5. Grandpa's rig. Paint is perfect, as perfect could be. It looks good. It's a good truck. I drove it last night. It runs well. The air works. One of the vents on the left side is not routed. Radio jams pretty good. Motor feels good. It's got a good 350 in it. But it looks flat. She's got small boobs. She needs a boob job. Good old boy 1, good old boy 2. How long will it take you to put a boob job on her?
A couple of days.
I think we paint the bottom white.
Yeah, just follow the line.
Just follow the line. To give the two-tone, put 35s on it and some bead locks. Do you know when the wheels are showing up for the other K5?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Interior on this is good. It's not blown out great. They didn't spend as much money. It's pretty. This is a good truck. A lot of people would say, leave it alone. Yep. Let it be. And I would, but it won't get to the money. What we paid for it, it won't make any money. I won't get my money back. And that's what's so weird about these cars. I'd much rather leave them alone. But I gotta put some boobs on her and some heels to get it to where it'll do that pop money. What the hell? I can't believe they're asking that much for it. Oh my God, did you see what that one brought? I've gotta do that to this. But we're starting with a really good truck. And that's been my desire, is to take good cars that are like B cars and turn them into A cars. And that's what we're doing. The next one, we got in this, is it a 69 Camaro?
Yes.
This is just a bad, bad, bad bitch. It is not an LS swap, it is not an LT swap, but other than that, it's everything you could ever ask for. I don't know if it was a factory RSSS. It's definitely got the RS lights. 396 turbo jet, 350 horser. Need to drive it, make sure it doesn't overheat like every other car. That one did not. This one probably won't either because the radiator looks mod. They did a good houndstooth interior job on it. The wheel selection they did on it is in good taste, which is important. We'll get to bad taste in a moment. Kyle Dunn. This car's tight. I heard it run last night. I started without pumping the gas. It's just boom. So this car's not gonna take much. Now you said there was a blemish on it somewhere.
Yeah.
Where?
Right there on the wiper cowling in the middle.
The good news is I don't see it yet. The painter in you is picking up on it.
Right there.
Oh, damn.
You can't see it.
Oh, you can't see it there.
That's why.
Huh. How hard is it for you to mix this paint?
Shouldn't be that hard.
Okay. I think we ought to pull this off and put it in our part sprayer, shoot it, pull these vents out. You don't have to reshoot them, and then we'll just redo the line just so that we have a better product. But other than that, golly, this car's all there. It's all that. So Kyle, Hot Rod Kyle, he's not here to defend himself, so this will be fun. He's one of our classic and collectible buyers. He went to Crowley High School in Crowley, Texas, home of the white trash bug, home of the white trash Camaro. We can all relate, right? Hot Rod Kyle has bought a bunch of pretty cars, and he's doing a great job. But he drugged something into the GMTV Garage that brought me back to white trash Crowley, Texas in 1987, and it is right here. It's a 76 Camaro or something. The interior is pretty nice. The steering wheel looks really good. I'm a little pleasantly surprised now that I'm looking at it. Kevin, do you know what it's got in it?
I think just a small block 350.
Small block 350.
It sounds good though.
All right, let's see if it starts. Sounds like it's got a starter with like a John Deere. Big hair, tattoos, Sonic drive-in, and somebody wanting to fight. That's what this reminds me of. To drive this car, you must have a mullet, and your stepdad runs his Nova at the local drag strip. And son, I'm giving this one to you. This is my dedication to you and your mom, and my love for your mom, and I'm giving this white trash Camaro to you so you'll know what it means to be a real dragger. I mean, if you'll make a buck, I'm down. I don't know what we paid for it. I'm actually not gonna look at what we paid for it because I'm a little worried about it. Okay, first of all, you came from 4 Wheel Parts, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and you worked there how long?
About 2 years.
2 years, so you've done a lot of lift kits.
Yes, sir.
I must tell you that this looks wonderful.
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. What we have here is a 1990 K5 Blazer. When it came to us, it was completely stock. We decided it needed a little more aggressive stance, so we went ahead and put a 4-inch lift on it and went ahead and put some 35s by 1250s on it to give it that, you know what? I just want to go run your car over.
And I'll tell you what we did is we took the 35s off of the K10, the 72 K10, and put them on this one in the deep dish, and because we're putting the bronze wheels on the K10. So trying to make money in the business, you don't swap your stuff around if you can, recycle it. These are
Yes,
brand
sir.
new tires, great wheels, so it looks perfect on this. What's left? I noticed the driveline laying on the ground.
We have to get the exhaust redone because if we would have just dropped it, it would have interfered with the drive shaft.
Yep.
So right now we're going to put the drive shaft back in, but we have to pull the transfer case out because we got a small leak between the transfer case and the adapter plate.
It's leaking transmission fluid?
Yes.
What about the exhaust?
The exhaust, we had to cut it because whenever they built it, they dropped it under.
Did you already take it back in? I mean, the new, or is it open?
No, it's still open.
Is it open mic night on the K5 Blazer
Yeah,
right now?
seriously open mic.
That's the way I like it. Let's hear it.
We can hear it. I just don't know how long we can run it.
Let's feel it. Why? Well,
I don't want to take a chance of bending valves just in case it backfires.
okay. Get you some, bitch. All right, I like it. White trash Kyle, that's like a mating call to him.
I love straight pipe.
I do too. Oh, is that the pipe right there?
Yeah.
It's just straighter than straight.
Yeah.
So explain to us why that thing could bend a valve because it doesn't have any exhaust.
If there's a back pressure or a backfire that comes back through the exhaust, that cold air immediately hitting it can backfire back through the intake and through the exhaust, and it can bend the valve by the just sheer pressure of it hitting the top of the piston and the valve.
The redneck in me wants to keep it sounding like that though.
The redneck in me really wants to just get rid of the muffler and the cat and just dual it out with 4-inch echo tips out the back.
Okay.
But
what?
do we really want to try to sell it like that?
Yes.
Because some people just don't want that loud
But
noise
all we
when
gotta
they're
do
going
is
out like that.
put what we called glass packs. He just called them echo chambers. Just different semantics for the same shit. Badass sounding exhaust. What could we do? What's that company that I said is going to do the Ferrari build?
Magnaflow.
Magnaflow. Hey, Magnaflow, send me some stuff. I'll put your stuff on here right now. I told you, there he is. It worked. And that is so funny, dude. White trash Kyle, that's like a mating call to him. Hot Rod Kyle heard the open pipes and he just came up here like a bugled elk. You thought I was just bullshitting. It actually worked. If you want to find Hot Rod Kyle, just bust off one that's too loud and he'll show up. Did you hear the Blazer open header? So earlier, Kyle, we were giving you a lot of shit about your selection, and I dated us back to our days at Crowley and Crowley High School white trash parking lot.
Absolutely.
And this is why you couldn't
ask for more.
you couldn't help yourself.
Actually, do you know where this car came from?
Probably Crowley, Texas.
This car you bought off the radio.
Really?
This was the radio $15,000 Camaro.
Does it make any money?
I don't know. It's got a 383 stroker in it.
Yep,
The
now I
interior
remember.
is perfect. We've got the factory hood for it.
Interior is
and
perfect.
it's got vintage air.
Okay. Now it's starting to sound like something. So the factory hood, is it painted?
Yes, it matches the car.
Cool.
That's why I had it sent with the car.
Now it's making sense. So actually, it was my white trash ass that did it, and it was a tag team effort. I rattled her up, and Hot Rod Kyle mated her. What's under the? What's in the boxes? Do you know?
Vintage air?
Oh, we got to install it.
No,
left-
we're not going to install it.
He left that part out.
It's got the compressor on it. This is all brand new in the box.
Okay.
We're gonna leave it brand new in the box
Okay.
and sell it just like it is, I think.
I mean, what's next? You gonna get Hasso's bug in here?
Hasso's bug.
You remember?
You remember that?
Yeah, the gray bug with the pink ultra hot light. It's all lowered out and circling in Vegas. Boom, boom,
Him and
boom,
Brad
boom.
Bradley driving
Right.
around in that thing.
Jesus Christ.
There it goes.
Oh wow, there's a lot here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
pretty.
bad. All right.
And it's got dual electric fans, the big fat radiator. It's not going to overheat. It's good.
Power brakes.
Yeah.
You know.
So really, we can unwhite trash this car with
Yes.
this hood changed
Yes.
out. So
that was my intention.
the Kennedale drag package.
Can come off of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, I take some of it back.
Some of it. Just a little.
So I think on this Blazer we do 4 inches, bead locks, 35s,
Right?
and paint the bottom white. What do you think?
I like everything but painting it. I don't think you even need to do that. Man.
Ah, it makes a difference in the money.
Does it?
It does. I'll show you some pictures.
Hurts
Well,
it?
why don't we lift it, wheel it, tire it first, and then make that decision?
That's what I would do before I spent money on paint.
Okay.
That's
I'm just
me.
saying. I'm just saying the two-tone on the bottom. But I'll show you some pictures.
Okay.
You guys comment below and let us know. Here's some pictures of some samples of two-tone paint jobs on these old buddy K5. So that is that Blazer lifted. This blue and white two-tone truck is that truck with a two-tone lifted.
Gotcha.
This turquoise, topaz, whatever the hell it is. So that's bead locks, that's 35s, that's 4 inches. But notice the rockers are whited out on it.
I like that.
If I did that to this truck, would you be sad or
No.
would you be glad?
I'd probably be glad with that.
Okay. Now, if I did that to this truck, would
I'd
you
be sad.
You'd be sad. Okay. What do you think about that tailgate?
I'd quit if you did that to my truck.
Oh no, we don't want Hot Rod Kyle to quit. And he wind back up at Kennedale with the Growly bug guys and Hasso's bug. Hasso, if you're watching, help us find your bug.